CNMCyber support kitchen.
Ah, nice. Sounds good. All right.
You didn't change the description.
Okay.
Not common hour development or customer.
Yeah, initially it was just common now.
Support, customer service.
Mm-hmm.
Customer service representative.
Okay. By the way, the recording has already started.
That's cool.
All right. So this is our fifth session, fifth development, customer support development session. And so far we've made a few decisions, like the name of the role. We've already made a decision of that. Also what we need to focus on and how to launch, I believe how to launch this project, how to bring more people in. Like for instance, as we were just discussing a few minutes ago, whatever we are doing right now, to start it off as a contract, to schedule these development meetings, and eventually we will have a fully developed customer support role. Is that correct?
Do you have any other ideas?
No, I think I like this.
I see. I see. We have no other alternatives.
Correct.
We want to assign the first contract.
Yeah.
We decided that the first contract will be in customer support.
Mm-hmm.
Customer support would consist of two parts.
Yeah.
One is serving people,
Mm-hmm.
and another part is to develop in customer support.
Yes.
Since we cannot serve people right now,
Mm-hmm.
why not put to design this customers to development?
Correct.
So even kind of in this list, customer support products, we
Mm-hmm.
have two parts.
Yeah.
Why not to start with the part which already is going on?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say our meetings, just structure them, put them, call them whatever they call, like development meetings,
Yeah.
kitchen meetings,
Mm-hmm.
kitchen meetup,
Correct.
customer support, like CNMCyber support meetups.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Okay. And we'll start with
And go.
with the simplest, just a simple contract that describe the basic of the basic that we need to continue with like a stable operation in terms of this roles development. Like just a basic contract,
Correct.
the
What we
basic.
have,
Yeah.
what we have right now,
Mm-hmm.
like what you do right now.
Mm-hmm.
So like you do, it's because you are paid like by week, right?
Yeah.
But instead, let's move this part, these
Mm-hmm.
development meetings
Mm-hmm.
and development discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, it will be discussion on this support kitchen too.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now it's no discussion.
Yeah.
Let's move it to the contract. Whatever you have in the contract,
Mm-hmm.
you had common hour
Yes.
handle, common hour meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and welcome space discussion.
Yeah.
And then I said, no. I don't like this because
Mm-hmm.
it will capture something which we don't have,
Mm-hmm.
but moreover, it will not serve our purpose
Yeah.
of, like you mentioned, this like purpose is white next.
Mm-hmm.
One of my goals, big goals,
Mm-hmm.
is to use this customer support as the first product to be analyzed
Yeah.
and to first product to work on, to development on which to work on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we need to have kind of some development meetings. So if we have a part running the operation and run development operation, or
Mm-hmm.
let's
Mm-hmm.
call it DevOps, right? Basically,
Yeah.
we are building right now DevOps.
Correct.
DevOps, it's
Yeah.
development operations.
Operations. Yeah.
And
Hmm.
why not to start with DevOps and then to add like normal operations?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Um, so that means initially I envisioned like once this role is developed to a point that it's stable, these development meetings will stop. But when you mentioned this, it means
No,
that it is.
not at all. What do you mean? These meetings is the core of what's next.
Yeah.
When you call what's next product analyst, this
Hmm.
is the meeting
Hmm.
for our future people. It
Yeah.
is where they will discuss what else needs to be done.
Hmm.
It is where they will discuss what they analyzed,
Yeah.
what they feel needs to be done.
Hmm.
No, it is the core. It is kind of their, I don't know how to say it
The
more.
cooperation, the heartbeats. Yes.
Yeah, what you wanted to kind of to create, you wanted to create a dead end, like to have a meetings with no participants,
Hmm.
with no influence, kind of no results. Like someone will kind of come to the meeting, go to the meeting, from the meeting, come to the meeting,
Hmm. No,
go from the meeting,
it's
and bill me
for the
bill
time.
me every week.
No, it's for the time when we have participants, not for now.
But kind
We
of what these
maximum to
participants
have
will do,
participants.
kind of why not to use them like
Hmm.
here and now.
Okay. So means this means like DevOps can be applied to Wise Next developments and any other form of
But
development that you need to do.
we have the discussion, and you said like it's a good idea.
Yeah.
You're not like not honest in that. Again, like we had the discussion before. I don't know why we're repeating this.
Hmm.
Like when in our third dry run,
Hmm.
we gave students like the test to analyze knex.com, then wisenex.com, right?
Yes.
And they did something.
Hmm.
And what they did, what Rahim did, didn't go anywhere
Yeah.
anyway, right?
Yeah.
It didn't generate to the requirement.
Hmm.
It was complicated to
Oh,
chew. It
yeah.
was complicated to go there.
Hmm.
And then I say, why not to start like product analysts with their like customer support products,
Hmm.
like registration, um, common hour, welcome message,
Hmm.
and so on and so forth. And you say it's a good idea because in this way it will be easier to execute.
Yeah.
It will be fresh. It's what they need. It's what they
Hmm.
hear. It's
Hmm.
like about registration, about there.
Yeah.
And then I say we need to create kind of a space. And
Hmm.
this is CNMCyber support kitchen space.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's also
I
good
don't know.
for their LinkedIn profiles and CVs as well as a first job experience.
Yeah, there are like two different parts. Like one part
Hmm.
is, um, and we had this discussion before. I
Hmm.
remember yesterday we started. Day before yesterday we started at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Like the meeting will be for the participants,
Hmm.
and hopefully, like in 3 months from now,
Hmm.
instead of you and me and possibly Rahim, it
Hmm.
will be like
Other people.
eight, 8 to 12 like students discussing
Hmm.
kind of what needs to be done and how,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
What needs to be done and how.
Correct.
Um, so but to do it, to run operations,
Mm-hmm.
we will have a contracts,
Yeah.
and these contracts will not be a part of Next, but it is what they can put in their resume. They can put in resume both.
Mm-hmm.
They say, "Oh, I was enrolled in this Next project,
Mm-hmm.
and while I was there,
Mm-hmm.
I also like work as a customer support representative,
Yeah.
customer service representative."
Okay. Sounds good. So, yeah, back to our main agendas for our main discussions for this session. We've agreed to give this contract, issue this contract to organize the DevOps meet sessions. So,
This
like,
is our goal. We need to
yeah,
build this is our goal to build this contract right now. Yeah,
hmm
this is our goal.
hmm
Pick some to start doing something
hmm
as soon as possible.
hmm
And um, and I feel like we can give kind of like in this contract it should be to run development, but also to teach someone, to train someone,
hmm
because I feel the best way to move forward with these operations will be to have like someone like I would say the senior
hmm
or the general
hmm
contractor
hmm
and someone like who is shadowing like junior.
yes,
So if we have like two people, it will be cool. It will be great.
okay,
Uh, and if let's say in the best case scenario
hmm
in this meeting, I don't know whether you invited Ashley or Margaret or whomever else is interested in.
hmm
In this meeting,
yeah,
we need to decide how to move forward. Who
mm,
will go with what?
yeah. So in the contract, I see like there will be two contracts for a senior person and a junior person who will shadow the senior person.
I would say no.
hmm
Maybe,
hmm Or
but
maybe,
in one
or
it
maybe
will be
single.
like in one it will be like to execute this.
hmm
So what I was saying, like in the normal contract, like the
hmm
main contract,
Yeah,
um, it should be mentioned that the person will teach someone.
correct.
Um,
And also probably maybe we don't need to issue a contract for the junior. When they get to a senior position, maybe that's
yeah,
where they
maybe
would need
not.
a contract. Yeah. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think so. Whatever we are doing right now should be listed as part of the contract. Onboarding as a junior person. Does this person need to collect the requirements or the decisions that are made in these meetings?
Yeah, of course.
hmm
But it is kind of the same why I stopped the first because we right now we have no connection
hmm
between let's say common hour and the questions asked to
hmm
the requirements.
Yeah.
But this is not correct.
Okay. Yeah, I think the best idea is to have this like an open role on KNX website. It will be a constantly open role on the KNX website, such that whoever wants to join can join the meetings and submit their proposal and wait for their
Correct.
opportunity to sit, meaning,
Correct.
yeah, to arrange these sessions.
We because this is our platform,
hmm
like these meetings, development meetings,
Yes.
our platform to conduct something which can be called hackathons.
Correct.
Like saying this, guys, it is our problem,
Yeah.
like to be solved. Our problem to be solved. We want to build very strong, nice customer support. And it is non-stoppable goal.
Yeah.
It can go as long as possible. As long as I alive, it will be still like be developed.
Yeah.
Because any product is being developed and like all the time, right? Compare cars of 1920s with a car of 2020s.
Yeah.
The same. They don't look the same. They say they probably serve similar purposes,
Yeah.
but they are not the same. So why not we kind of do this, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Um, what else?
Yeah. So the only challenge that I see could be collecting the requirements that are that we and the decisions that we make on these meetings. Where would they go, and how would they be developed into products?
But this is the same true with the Wise Next, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the same challenge we faced with what's next. So, for example, if we're having this session to develop customer support role, is it the responsibility of
Customer
the
service.
customer service? Yes, customer service role. Is it the responsibility of the DevOps event organizer to put this to collect and document the decisions, the requirements developed in these meetings?
Why not? I don't know. You can answer this question on your own.
Rahim, welcome, welcome. Maybe you can share your thoughts in regards to what we're discussing. If you're up to
Yeah, I
speak.
don't know what Rahim joined, like what stage. I will summarize our discussion before.
Yes, yes,
So what we're discussing is that we have big list of different products, right?
correct.
Or customer support, customer service.
Customer service role. Yes.
So right now, if you go like Kevin, can you open the page? Kind of there. Can you
Mm-hmm.
open some page?
Customer support.
Yeah, can you open?
Mm-hmm.
Can you refresh it? I
Yeah.
took out the word support kitchen.
Ah, CNMCyber support kitchen. Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a support kitchen. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
it will kind of shorter and it's the same. Can
Good.
you open this like a list of customer support work products? Cool.
Yes.
So right now I'm trying to prioritize, and
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to say stage one and stage two, right?
Yes.
So kind of my idea is
Mm-hmm.
uh, we can build all this like customer support, specifically customer support
Yeah.
products for a long time,
Yeah. Yeah.
and uh, it is like very long. But at the same time, the
Mm-hmm.
most difficult part
Mm-hmm.
is development part, what we are doing right now.
Correct.
So from what I propose
Mm-hmm.
is to start to put it like in several stages, to build DevOps operations, development operations right now.
Mm-hmm.
So like this CNMCyber support kitchen, like
Mm-hmm.
this very space, right?
Yeah.
Then the meetings which we have right now,
Mm-hmm.
um, kind of the same room, like the handle which you mentioned, it can be the same handle
Yeah.
kind of for DevOps too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we need to have this like video when we have moreover like stable operation,
Mm-hmm.
we will have kind of this representative role, and then we will go to contract.
Okay.
So and then we will assign contract to someone to run this, to
Yeah.
run this kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
to run these meetups,
Mm-hmm.
to have this handle
Yeah.
on the Gypsy,
Mm-hmm.
and to have a video inviting people to kind of to this role, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like introduction video to, maybe we can call it introduction video to CNM Cyber Support Kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
um,
That is like
or maybe to the role. I don't know, like kind
there are
of
two kinds.
something which will explain people. Yeah,
There,
they will do. So maybe with, there are like two different strategies. Sorry for like two different strategies. One strategy is
mm-hmm.
to make it welcome to Support Kitchen,
Yes.
when we will say, yeah, this is the place where there is discussion occurs about different products which we are building, what needs to
Mm-hmm.
be built, how
Mm-hmm.
to how to build it, when
Yeah.
to start, and basically it is kind of the kitchen, it's everything behind the scenes
Mm-hmm.
of the development of customer support for CNM Cyber.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you want to run these meetings, you're welcome to apply. We're looking for
Mm-hmm.
customer service representatives who will run these meetings
Yeah.
by themselves,
Okay.
because this will be a part of customer service. Or like to put a video about customer service representatives, say, yeah, we welcome you kind of to this role.
Mm-hmm.
You will need to manage, like as of now, CNM Cyber Support Kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
um, and run their development meetups,
Yeah.
collect requirements, or kind of to capture what was like spoken,
Mm-hmm.
the decisions, the ideas,
Yeah.
and kind of and how to move them, something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
And so it is kind of two different styles. What you wanted to say, Kevin?
Yes, like there are there are two different types of videos that we had mentioned earlier on. Like one to invite
Yeah,
people to the role, and the other one to explain more about the role. So I want,
yeah,
yeah,
correct.
yeah, it's exactly what you've said. So Rahim, I believe you're up to speed with our discussions of today. Are you with us?
Yes, yes. Um, First of all, I would like to greet you all. I hope you're all doing well.
I think your network, we can't hear you.
I can understand anything too.
Okay. Um, I was just greeting you guys. I hope you're all doing well.
maybe type in the chat section, or I don't know what you can do. We cannot really get what you're saying. Can you
But
type on the chat
Kevin,
section?
I have a general question.
Hmm.
Like, why we have these meetings? Kind of, it's good for now, but why don't we have discussion just like on the space? Kind of this discussion generally, not maybe instead, but kind of combination of both. Yes,
Okay.
why not?
Yeah. Uh, the space people are not very active unless I don't know why, but has been the experience before. But we can try.
But eventually,
That's right.
there are like several people. So let's say some people are good with this like meetings.
Hmm.
Some people make good with this like online kind of something.
Correct. Or maybe we can use Wiki to develop this.
I'm using Wiki right now as you see it.
Yeah, which is good. So I think the main thing that we need to think about or discuss and come to a conclusion is how the requirements that are developed in these meetings will be collected and developed into no, the decisions that we make, how they'll be collected and transferred to be requirements. That is what we are missing in this in the first stage.
But why not to have? Let's kind of if you have the good idea,
Hmm.
go with this. I have no any like no any specific requirements. If you want to have the discussion kind of just on
Yeah,
the stream or somewhere else,
uh-huh.
we can do it.
Yeah. What I suggest is like the same whoever we assign this contract to run the DevOps would extract the requirements that the decisions that are made and develop them into requirements. So let's say for instance, if Wise Next Kitchen is what we are using to develop customer service products, this means that the requirements will be uh, recorded in another space, like the customer support kitchen space. Oh, well, like for example, if let's say for example we are in this meeting we're discussing about Wise Next product analyst role, and we have a separate
Mhm.
space for the DevOps meetings, operations, and discussions. Does this mean that this means that we need to record the decisions that are made on the meeting to another space, to the wise to the product analyst space, whichever space we'll be using to develop that particular product. It's my thinking. Maybe it's we can have more discussions around this.
I feel it could be the same space. I don't like the same space. It's like kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of. It will be on the wiki.
Mm-hmm.
It will be right now. We don't have on the wiki. We don't have any categories.
Correct.
But on the wiki, we will have kind of like
Mm-hmm.
products.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say list of customer support work products.
Mm-hmm.
like, and just like product description will be a separate category,
Mm-hmm.
and we will have all these like products,
Yeah.
like one wiki page for one product,
Okay.
which will kind of explain blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like for every product which is in the list, it
Mm-hmm.
will
It
be
will
a
have a
separate wiki
separate.
page.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Makes sense. So if these DevOps meetings are happening to develop, let's say, the product analyst role, it means these meetings will be scheduled on the product analyst role space or whichever space will be used to develop that particular product.
I got lost. Sorry. Can you repeat again? Like
Yes,
if.
like what we're doing right now. We are trying to develop
Mhm.
this operation such that it can be used to develop the Wise Next, no, the CNMCyber support operation. We are currently using
Mhm.
the CNMCyber support kitchen space. So if, let's say, for instance,
Mhm.
we are developing another product. These operations will take place in the space, in the particular product space.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Every product will have its kind of its development operations.
Okay. All right. If we have,
Every product,
uh-huh.
we want like our goal to build the practice for people
Yes.
so they can go and practice.
Hmm.
So we really need products to practice with, right?
Yes.
And why we would use our own products
Hmm.
for people to play with.
Yes.
We You mentioned the space for like product analyst space,
Yeah.
which but we can put like maybe it is kind of in the future it can be a part
Hmm.
like of this list of the products.
Yeah.
So like we need to say, okay, if you want to start your like what's next practice,
Hmm.
kind of just start with the product analyst. It's what you are doing right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Rahim raised his hand. Yes, Rahim. Ra- can you hear me, Rahim?
Thank you so much. I hope you can hear me now.
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
You still can't hear me.
No, no. We can't hear you well. Can you type in the chat section? Yeah, I think so. If already mentioned about how the requirements developed during the meetings will be recorded, I think this operation, as of now, can sustain itself. So, what maybe to think about is how to collect those requirements recorded into to try to convert those requirements into actual products. It is what to think about.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, correct.
yeah.
But as of now, I see that, for instance, we have this material, we have kind of this discussion.
Hmm.
Um, when you say the decisions, it will be like instrument for the decisions, like pools or kind of something? How these decisions, because
No,
decisions
based on the
assume
discussion.
some kind of voting or kind of something else.
No, like just what we've
Like if
done
you,
up to this point. Through discussions, we've came up with various decisions of the direction that we are going to take in regards to developing this role, this operation. So just the same way we've done
yeah,
it so far.
and kind of when we,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
and
Mhm. Yes.
I don't know. I have no any. I don't like. I don't want to. I have a couple of ideas. I don't want to state them because I don't want to narrow the choices, and I feel like can you can suggest something better. So I don't want to kind of to dominate the discussion.
Mhm.
Does it make sense?
Yeah. But okay. Yes. So Rahim has shared something in the chat section. We also need to have who
Hmm.
handles issues that the first line support can't resolve. Who handles
Yeah,
issues that the first line can't
of
resolve?
course,
Yeah, yeah,
of course.
hmm,
It's a good idea.
yeah,
And it is needed. Basically, we kind of, as I see, like eventually we will have some ticketing system,
hmm,
kind of someone that's like representative
yeah,
will kind of create the ticket.
hmm,
Yeah, but we will need to have the ticketing system anyway. Maybe like people also can kind of create these tickets,
hmm,
just like customers, and
yeah.
it will be a part of a customer support ticketing system.
Okay.
It should be a system. You're right. You're right. You're completely right.
Hmm.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. So maybe just to go over what we've agreed so far based on the DevOps contract is to have someone who will run these meetings, this very meeting that we have right now. The same person would be responsible to onboard a junior person since this position is assumed to be a senior role to collect and record these sessions just as we are doing, upload them on YouTube,
Hmm.
and also document whichever decisions, whichever suggestions that are shared during the meeting in the particular product's wiki page.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
that's so far. That's all that we have in regards to the contract we are looking to offer someone who will run these sessions.
Also,
Mhm.
when we have the discussion, right? So
Yeah.
let's say we have discussion. So when after our third dry run,
Hmm.
we offered people, if you want to do something, right,
Yeah.
come to us and do something.
Hmm.
So maybe they're kind of the results of our these discussions, right,
Hmm.
can be just used by them. Say, okay, this is kind of for your ideas.
Hmm.
If you feel like you can build something,
Yeah.
like the same like Rahim did, like a video
Hmm.
or develop the list of the products, because right now I'm creating this,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe someone will do it better. At
Yeah.
least like have more time than me.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay.
We can say, for instance, we can say, yeah, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I can assign some budget. If we go to this like voting piece,
Yes.
it's interesting too.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can possibly do like some budget and say, okay, we
Mm-hmm.
have $100 for this week.
Yeah.
How we will use it?
Mm-hmm.
Or $50. How we will use it?
Correct. Also, a piece that we are missing is someone who will oversee if the contract is executed per the agreement. Like if the documentation is done
But
to.
people should be able to see. I need to
Mhm.
step away for a second.
Okay.
People should be able to see and kind of to say,
Hmm.
yeah, the work by itself, it's also kind of should be listed. Kind of there, like people. What I'm saying
Hmm.
that those people who will be looking all these like analysts,
Yeah.
they should be able to see the work of the person who is running this. So by themselves they can analyze and to give some feedback. So people instead of like someone like supervisor on the top
Hmm.
will have this collective mind. So let's
Okay.
say if Ashley and Margaret will join like
Hmm.
next meeting tomorrow,
Hmm.
they can say, oh, it's not going correctly,
Yeah.
or it can be better,
Hmm.
or anything else, right?
Yeah.
It's what you meant or no?
Yes. Yes.
So instead of kind of someone like some manager who will kind of decide, we'll
Hmm.
have a feedback from people who are using it
Yeah.
or analyzing it.
Okay. Yeah. C- can you see Rahim's comment on the chat section? He's talking of weekly reporting templates, a number of issues resolved, key feedback, and suggestions to updates needed. Rahim, if you've worked on your network, would you elaborate further your points?
I see, I see this kind of like it can be report.
Mm-hmm.
It can be again if we talking about let's say Rahim style.
Yeah.
I see it can be kind of a. We had the discussion several times, like this week, like CNMCyber this week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It can be just like a video saying,
Mm-hmm.
guys, it's a good week at CNMCyber,
Yeah.
like support.
Mm-hmm.
We had this, and this. We have like 3 development meetups,
Mm-hmm.
and we decided, let's take our today's meeting, right? What
Yes.
the result is.
Mm-hmm.
So we feel like it makes sense to start with the DevOps part,
Correct.
and when operations like normal operations, customer operations
Mm-hmm.
will be available, we
Yeah.
will be adding them into the role. So this
Correct.
role will be like bigger, bigger, and bigger, right?
Yes.
But let's start with something.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, the most important side is DevOps.
Yeah.
We haven't decided how, like, when the materials, when these discussions occur,
Mm-hmm.
who will extract kind of good ideas and to move them. into
Yes.
practice.
Mm-hmm.
We still like it's still a question.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we undecided whether should be like voting or kind of decision making,
Mm-hmm.
possibly.
Yeah.
We also discussed that these meetings will be part of Vice Next role,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of more analyst,
Mm-hmm.
like requirements,
Mm-hmm.
categorization of requirements. Everything what we are discussing is like product analyst sounds to me.
Correct.
At least like it sounds to me.
Mm-hmm.
With the real stuff, with the real like products.
Yeah.
And what else? So kind of something like that. So it will be kind of some like, yeah, for those videos can be like a template.
Mm-hmm.
Key feedback, suggestion, update needed. Yeah, some kind of like video style, video kind of video report. And video is useful because it can be script available. And let's say I'm driving and I can hear this just
Yeah.
while driving.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, someone else will have the
Okay.
same needs.
Yeah. All right. I think that summarizes our developments up to this point. And
Cool.
yeah, unless there's anything else.
We're meeting next time, kind of next time tomorrow, right? Friday, tomorrow.
Friday? No, I'm thinking Monday. Monday and Tuesday
Monday. Okay,
and
Monday.
Thursday.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Good. Cool.
Yeah.
I like these meetings again. If I'm repeating again and again, if
Mhm.
you and Rahim will decide to do something, kind of
Yeah.
at least like this to work. I remember our deal about the contract.
Hmm.
I didn't like the first concept. Maybe the second
Yeah.
version of contract will be better
Yeah. It's like
because
definitely.
I'm interested in
Hmm.
some operation, some operation.
Yes. All right.
And
Uh-huh.
we are really ready. Again,
Yes.
work on this like space right
Hmm.
now. The space is not good enough.
Hmm.
And the space, it's not set what the space is about when
Hmm.
I click space about, right?
Yeah.
Common hour, no, out of scope, out of scope,
Yeah. It was developed specifically
out of scope.
from now. Yeah.
Yeah, one is only by invite, joint policy. No,
Hmm.
no, kind of like, again, we technically we need space. We
Hmm.
already kind of have some prototype,
Correct.
just bit like a space.
Yes.
We need to have these meetups.
Hmm.
Basically, whatever you created for like whole common hour,
Yeah.
it can be applied here, right?
Yes.
Then develop a room just like to decide on the handle
Okay.
because someone may kind of leave kind of some comments
Hmm. Yeah.
without kind of the name. Could be, why not?
Yeah.
Or maybe we don't need it at all. Then
Maybe.
SOP for related operations in contract. Okay, let's go.
All right. Yeah.
We will kind of let's put kind of some time. Are you motivated or not? Or put some restriction. Say kind of like for the first contract,
Hmm.
$25
Hmm.
if within the next 2 weeks.
Okay. It sounds good.
Sounds good?
Yeah. We'll try our
Because
best to
I
see
don't want
to have this. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it to go like over and over and over, longer and longer and longer. Let's start
Yeah,
this.
to make it more
Rahim,
interesting,
yeah.
we can say,
Rahim, you have a good ideas. You have a good ideas. Why you didn't post these ideas on the space? Like this stream, like let's kind of use this stream.
yeah,
Let's put this stream right now more.
we use the stream more. Yeah, I think Rahim left the meeting.
Okay.
All right.
Talk to you on Monday, right?
All right. Yes, Mandy sounds good. Right. Thank you very much.